Alright, buckle up folks, because we're diving headfirst into one of America's most tantalizing unsolved mysteries. We're talking about the Beale Ciphers. Imagine secret codes, a hidden fortune, and a story that's been baffling treasure hunters and cryptographers for nearly 2 centuries. This isn't just a legend, it's an active hunt, a puzzle begging to be solved. Legends say a massive treasure lies buried, protected by ingenious codes. Many have tried to crack them, most have failed, but the allure? Oh, it's stronger than ever. Our story kicks off in the early 1820s. The place? Lynchburg, Virginia. A man named Thomas Jefferson Beale rides into town. He's described as charming, intelligent, but also intensely private. Mysterious, you know? He spends a couple of winters there, making a strong impression on the locals, especially one Robert Morris, a respected innkeeper. Then in 1822, before heading off on another one of his mysterious journeys, Beale does something intriguing. He entrusts a locked iron box to our innkeeper friend Robert Morris. He tells Morris to keep it safe. And here's the kicker. Morris is instructed to open it unless Beale or one of his associates fails to return within 10 years. True to his word, Morris waited. 1 year turned into 5, then 10, then 20. Thomas J. Beale never came back. Finally, in 1845, Robert Morris couldn't wait any longer. 23 years is a long time to guard a secret. He pried open that iron box. What did he find? Piles of gold? Ancient artifacts? Nope. He found papers, lots of them. And among these papers were 3 sheets covered entirely in numbers, thousands of numbers. These, my friends, were the infamous Beale Ciphers. Alongside them were a couple of letters, supposedly penned by Beale himself, hinting at what these numbers concealed. The letters claimed these ciphers were the key to an immense treasure, a fortune beyond belief. Cipher number 1 described the exact location of this buried hoard. Cipher number 2 detailed the contents of the treasure, and cipher number 3 listed the names of the men who were the rightful heirs, Beale's associates. Morris spent years trying to decode these cryptic messages. Frustrated and aging, Morris eventually passed the box and its perplexing contents to a trusted friend before his death. This friend, often cited as James B. Ward, took up the challenge. And in 1885 he published a pamphlet titled The Beale Papers, sharing the entire story with the world. So, what did this decoded second cipher reveal? Hold on to your hats. It described a staggering amount of gold. One deposit contained 1,014 pounds of gold. Another had 3,812 pounds, nearly 5,000 pounds of pure gold. Can you even picture that much gold, buried deep in the Virginia countryside? The cipher was incredibly specific. It wasn't just some gold, it was a meticulously listed quantity. The decoded message also spoke of silver. One deposit contained 5,100 pounds of silver, another had 1,288 pounds, over 6,000 pounds of silver. This treasure wasn't just a handful of coins, it was a colossal hoard. All this wealth was secured in iron pots and buried in a specially prepared stone-lined vault, a secret chamber hidden from the world somewhere in Bedford County, Virginia. The detail, the sheer audacity of it is just mind-blowing. And as if tons of gold and silver weren't enough, the cipher also mentioned jewels. Jewels obtained in St. Louis in exchange to save transportation, the message read, and valued at $13,000. Now, $13,000 back in the early 1800s? That was a fortune in itself. We don't know what kind of jewels, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, but their inclusion adds another layer of sparkle to this already incredible treasure. It paints a picture of a truly vast and varied collection of wealth, gathered under mysterious circumstances. It's the kind of find that could change your life forever. The cipher further stated that this incredible treasure was buried between 1819 and 1821. Section 4. The Great Debate, Real Deal or Elaborate Ruse. Is this treasure actually real? Is there truly a vault packed with gold, silver and jewels in Bedford County? For over a century, countless treasure hunters have descended upon the area. They've dug holes, explored caves, and chased down every conceivable lead. Most have found nothing but dirt and disappointment, but the dream persists. Skeptics raise valid points. Who exactly was Thomas J. Beale? Concrete historical evidence of his existence is scarce. Some argue the saga might be an elaborate hoax, perhaps concocted by James B. Ward to sell copies and make a quick buck. Then there's the matter of the ciphers themselves. Why was only cipher number 2 solvable using the Declaration of Independence? If Beale wanted his heirs to find the treasure, Why make the other two ciphers so difficult? This inconsistency has always bothered cryptographers. It feels too convenient that the treasure details were revealed while the location remains hidden. Despite these doubts, the pull of the Beale Ciphers is undeniable. The narrative of adventure, hidden riches, and unsolved codes is incredibly compelling. Could such an intricate story with its complex ciphers be entirely fabricated? Section 5. An Unbroken Code, America's Enduring Mystery. The biggest challenge is that two of the ciphers remain unbroken. Cipher number 1 supposedly pinpoints the vault's location. Cracking it could unearth a fortune. Imagine being the one to decipher those digits. But it's proven incredibly tough. Many have tried, all have failed. Modern cryptanalysts have attacked these ciphers from every angle. Yet cipher number 1 and cipher number 3 remain unsolved. Are their keys even more obscure, or are they simply random numbers? The Beale Ciphers have become American folklore. They represent the spirit of adventure and the allure of the unknown. The search continues, and the mystery endures. Will the Beale Ciphers ever yield their secrets? The adventure, for now, is far from over.